Seth Gross just had a crazy win over Jargon Prick's grand champion, Rustam Ampar. We're going to be talking about that as well as the whole entire WRTC Underground 3 recap. First matchup, Rustam Ampar versus Seth Gross. Gross, NCAA champion, great guy, beat Thomas Gilman, the last WRTC Underground. Is just a great wrestler, undefeated at the WRTC event so far. While Rustam Ampar, last matchup we seen him had was against Jack Mueller, where he had a win there at the Beat the Streets event. So pretty good matchup. Rustam Ampar got off to a great start, had 3 takedowns, and he also had a step out to be up 7-0 early in the second period. But then Gross just got a reversal, made it 2-7, and then really just changed the flow of the whole entire matchup. It was really all in Rustam's momentum going into the second, but then after that point, Seth Gross ended up getting 4 takedowns and a step out and was leading 9-7. Then Rustam got a last second step out, made it 9-8, but Seth Gross ended up winning in a crazy comeback where he got 9 unanswered points. So yeah, pretty good wrestling from Seth Gross against a pretty good opponent as well. It really goes to prove how he could be a contender for the Olympic trials. He's had wins over Thomas Gilman. He's had wins now over Rustam Ampar. And of course, Spencer Lee is going to be the favorite at 57 kgs. And there's great wrestlers like Vito, Dayton Figgs, Thomas Gilman, Nick Soriano. But Seth Gross should not be counted out either. He's a great wrestler, and he really is making the case to potentially be on the Olympic team. Then after that, we had Braxton Amos versus CJ Brucky. And Amos, big upset here, was supposed to compete for Wisconsin, but chose to go on the freestyle circuit, and it's going to compete for them next season. I was up against veteran freestyle wrestler CJ Brucky. Ended up beating him 14-3, technical fall in the first period. I had 3 takedowns at 4 turns in a great performance for an athlete who was just in high school a season ago, taking out a big veteran like CJ Brucky at this event. So keep an eye on him. Braxton Amos, good win over CJ Brucky. And then the main event, while Seth Gross Rustam Ampar match really could have been the main event, instead we had a throwback bout against 2 NCAA ex-wrestlers. Guys wrestled maybe late 2000s, 2008, 2009, somewhere there. We had Purdue All-American Midwest RTC coach Chris Flieger taking on Joe DeBuque of Indiana 2-time NCAA champion. This was a pretty interesting matchup, 1-1 at the break. Both guys had shot clock violations, but then after that, Flieger ended up getting the 2-point tilt, I think. Went up 3-1, and then a challenge by DeBuque made it 4-1. And Flieger ended up winning this matchup. And then finally, a match between 2 U23 national champions of 2020 had David McFadden of the Penn RTC, former Virginia Tech wrestler, against Evan Wick, current Wisconsin wrestler. So it was 2-1 at the break after takedown by, I think, Evan Wick. But then McFadden, huge 4-point move on the edge of the mat early in the second to go up 5-2. Then had 2 more points off of 2 step outs, and then Wick had a late takedown, which tightened the score to a 2-point margin, but ended up losing to David McFadden 7-4. So overall, in the main card, they had 6 men's freestyle matches, a lot of diversity here. They also had 6 women's freestyle matches and a Greco-Roman match, and then the youth card was pretty nice to watch as well. So overall, pretty good card for the WRTC. Big step up from the past cards that they had in the first event and the second event. But yeah, it's going to wrap up our video for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and sub for more wrestling content like this. Peace.